122Com Introduction to Algorithm, main coursework, April 2021. My name is Weekend Hong. INTI student ID P20012893, CU ID 11323998. This is my video for TASK2 C++ question D. This is the question. A stack is a last in, first out LIFO linear data type that can be imagined as being like a pile of paperwork. New elements can only be added to the top of the stack. Old elements can only be removed from the top of the stack. Elements at the bottom or in the middle of the stack cannot be reached except by removing all the elements above them. Output A. Write a function to implement stack using array that will display the output A as above. 15 marks. This is the program that I've prepared. So I'm going to zoom in a bit. Okay. Firstly, include IOStream, include stack, and using namespace standard. Also integer main. Include stack because I want to create a stack here. So to create a stack, I just key in stack, and then I set the stack to store integer values, and A is the name of the stack. So this stack is called A. Next, I add the element into the stack using the push function. This push function. So firstly, there's the stack name A, then dot the push function, and inside the rounded brackets, I put the value that I want to push inside into the stack. So this is the first one, which is push 3, A dot push 3. So the element 3 will be pushed inside the stack. So like this. Then the programmer will display the element that is at the top of the stack. Using the top function, which is this. So I just put A dot top because A is the name of the stack. So the program will display the element that is at the top of the stack and display this string, which is push to stack, and end line. So the program will continue in a new line. And I've repeated for another 5 times based on the question, based on the output A. So these are the elements that should be available in the stack. So A dot push 16. So inside the stack we have 16. Then the program will display the element at the top of the stack. Now will be 16 is the top. This is the top, and push to stack. Repeated again for 29. This is 29 will be in the stack. We'll push into the stack, and 29 is the top. It's at the top of the stack. So this line of code is to display the output. So output will be 29 push to stack. And again for 34. Now 34 will be at the top of the stack. Then 65. and lastly 98. So these are the output. So the program will display this line after the element is pushed into the stack. A stack is a last in, first out linear data type, and in this stack, stack A, the element that is last in or last added is 98. Therefore, this element 98 will be the element that is first out or first removed from the stack. In order to remove the element 98, I use the pop function. Pop function. So this is the stack. Oops. This is the stack. And I need to get the output 98 pop from stack, 65 pop from stack, and 34 pop from stack. I'll use the pop function. It's the same way, same method. I just put the stack name in front and a dot, then the function. So a dot pop. In order to get the output, I wrote the code like this. The program will display the element that is at the top of the stack with this string pop from stack before removing the element. So program will display this, then only the program will remove the element that is at the top of the stack. So cout a.top, which is 98, and pop from stack and line, so the program will continue in a new line. Program display already, then the program will run this code a.pop and pop 98 from the list, from the stack. 98 from the stack. So 98 will be removed from the stack. So now this is the remaining elements in the stack: 3, 16, 29, 34, and 65. Then I repeat it again. It's the same, just for another 2 times. So now the program will display a.top, which is 65, which is at the top of the stack, 65, then pop from stack. Then the program will run this code and remove 65 from stack. And again, a.top will be 34, pop from stack, and pop 34. So these are the remaining elements in the stack, and this is the end, return 0. Now I'm going to run the code, and it should get the output that is similar to or same as output A. So let's run. This is the output. Zoom in a bit. Zoom in. Okay. 3 push to stack, 16 push to stack, 29 push to stack, 34 push to stack, 65 push to stack, 98 push to stack, 98 pop from stack, 65 pop from stack, and 34 pop from stack. This program get the same output as the output A provided by the question. And this is my video for task 2D C++. And this is the end of the assignment.